I have written thousands of pages which will never be read. These paper stacks tower up around me and paper flows from my drawers. Its only purpose really to lend my surroundings a sort of rumpled, professorly feeling, which I find pleasant. I suppose that someday, if all my ambitions are fulfilled and after the final glass of wine slips from my fingers, some grasping associate might marshal a lifetime of marginalia from my Tuscan villa or Greenwich Village apartment to be published in the style of Vonnegut or Kafka or Sedaris, although I am forced, if I'm honest, to contend with the possibility that Penguin Random House will find my diary entries wanting. This prospect is made palatable only by the fact that practicing quiet, solitary writing might just be the best thing that I've ever done for myself. Libertine writing fast forwards introspection. Why I snap at my loved ones, why I hate calling my parents, why supermarkets infuriate me so much. These answers are up there, and the pen extends my reach enough that I can begin to grasp at their tails. Like the Metropolis in the movie Metropolis, my mind constantly emits a kind of psychic light, a static, a noise, a glare, which is useful in the day-to-day running of things, but obscures the distant constellations which comprise my, subconscious mind. Just like real stars, oh, you gotta be God, motherfucker. And, just like real stars, their dimness belies the gravitational pull that they exert on me. And when I, as Pascal would have it, sit quietly in a room alone, the light pollution ebbs that I can begin to glimpse behind the curtain. The page also gives answers their proper impact. I am 50 pounds overweight is one thing as a fleeting thought, and entirely another when rendered in earnest black ink. You can trust me on that. And because I think everyone should do this, and also because I'm a sucker for commandments, I'm going to offer 4 rules for writing in a room alone. Rule 1. Introspective writing occurs in solitude and in silence. People generate noise, and noise obscures the stars, which, like the wise men of old, will lead you where you need to go. Rule 2 is that you must use ink. You must write indelibly. Editing is the enemy here, and typos are sirens' calls. You must not heed them. You must keep writing. Rule 3 is honesty. When we write what we want to think instead of what we actually think, we're being douchebags and we're lying to ourselves. Facing those thoughts which we don't want to have is the first step towards banishing them. Rule 4. Structure is the enemy. We're dowsing for water here, not plumbing a sink. Our conscious thoughts don't have thesis statements or topic sentences, and so we must embrace tangents, change topics mid-sentence, and describe the cats which come up to us on the street. Jane Campion says it takes 3 hours for your subconscious to peek above the parapet, but Jane Campion knows what the fuck her parents did to make her this way, and I don't. Jane Campion's subconscious has been strip mined through years of creative exploration, but my pay dirt's a lot closer to the surface, and I'm willing to bet yours is too. Stephen King only writes 3 hours a day, and it makes you wonder what you could do with 30 minutes.